Every page you want to monetize needs to have at least one focus keyword. The focus keyword is the keyword you desire the page to rank high for in the SERPs. You will want to use the focus keyword in the page title, the page URL, once in a H1 tag, once within the first 100 words of the body copy, 2 to 3 times in the rest of the body copy if the body copy is at least 1500 to 2500 words in length, once in the file name of an image, and once in the meta description tag. The body copy should read natural. It shouldn't look like you forced the focus keyword into the copy. That isn't a good thing. We will discuss this in greater detail in the advanced SEO section. In the past, spammers would stuff their pages with keywords they wanted to rank for. They would even use hidden text to influence their rankings, and these techniques used to work for a while, a very short while. These days, Google and other search engines are a lot smarter, and these things do not work anymore. Overusing a particular keyword can hurt your rankings. If you read your copy aloud, it should not seem like you are forcing certain keywords in. You would want to work your keywords into your copy in a natural way. If you or someone else reads your copy and it reads naturally, then you most likely will be alright. There is no magic percentage for keyword density that will catapult a page up the SERPs. Since using your keyword too many times can actually hurt your site, in a 2000 word page, you wouldn't want to use your focus keyword more than maybe 3 to 5 times, but there's no hard and fast rule. Google is a lot smarter these days, and it does not rely on the number of times a particular keyword is repeated on a page to know what the page is about. On the other hand, it uses LSI, or latent semantic indexing, to get a pretty good idea of what a particular page is really about. We will talk more about LSI in the advanced on-page SEO section. The URL is another on-page factor that matters a lot. It isn't the words in the URL alone that matter. The structure of the URL matters too. The words in the URL tell search engines and users what the page is about. The structure of the URL helps users and search engines understand the context better. For instance, if you see a URL like abc.com/services/New York/plumbing, you will immediately conclude the page belongs to a company that offers plumbing services in New York. On the other hand, if you see a URL like abc.com/plumbing, you will not be able to conclude whether the page is an informational article about plumbing, whether it's selling equipment related to plumbing, or whether someone is looking for plumbing services and supplies, or whatever. The URL does not give enough information about what the page could be about. Likewise, search engines too can get a lot of information about a page from the structure of the URL and the words contained in the URL. This is one of the reasons siloed sites are preferred to non-siloed sites. Siloed sites have much better URL structure. URL is a very important element, and you do not want junk or useless characters in there. Many dynamically generated pages have question mark and ampersand symbols and numbers in them. Those could end up confusing search engines and users alike, so such pages do not rank high. We will discuss URL optimization in greater detail in the advanced on-page SEO section.